got that match.
All right.
We're
going to get AlexFireWind versus Mom.
So here's the thing.
You have to say Mom that way.
I like this matchup.
Do you? Okay.
I'm crazy.
Do you like this matchup as a spectator, as a player? Okay, there you go.
I love playing it as Peach. I love watching it.
That's not the side I expected.
Let's just say I played a lot of Brawl, and I'm very patient.
Okay, there you go.
I played a lot of Brawl, and I'm very patient. So.
Yeah, I play some like casual like Smash Fest tertiary Peach sometimes. So.
Yeah, this on paper.
Yeah.
As fiction says, this matchup's unwinnable.
I'm still of the opinion. I've played other fighting games. Anytime someone in Smash, especially if they're only talking about top tier characters, anytime someone's like, yo, this matchup's like 9-10 or like 9-1 or it's unwinnable, I'm like, no. I've seen the old days before people knew that like balancing games that only came out and there was no patches.
I mean,
unless you're out here doing like Pichu versus whatever, but then we've still seen like people actually do work.
Yeah, so. Codeman has gotten top 8s at multiple events. So, oh, we're still on Fountain.
Okay. Ooh, turnip in the grab.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Which one likes Dreamland more?
I think Puff.
Because Puff rest.
That's true, but I also don't know. You're not getting as many like
You'll need it. You'll need it.
Here.
Yeah, you just want to wall out. All right, so that makes sense.
That being said, I don't know if either of them we're gonna love Dreamland because like wall fans aren't gonna do as much because you're not getting out to the blast zone.
Right.
Like you said, rest isn't gonna be as big.
Mom is fast.
It depends on if we're gonna see Mom, like how confident we are in the like small minutia of kill confirms.
Yeah.
If you're just like, oh, I just need to win neutral and get some big hits, that's gonna be a lot harder against a Puff. If you've got some of the smaller like the Lob hyperflow kill confirm stuff where it's like, oh, if I hit you with this, you're dead. Then this becomes a lot more manageable and you feel a little bit better about going to those big stages.
Wow. I feel like
good nair. I really like that. So that was to get under some of the float
The up
spacing.
air! The up air is so sneaky.
Yeah,
I see that
that's what I was talking about.
I see that. So because
the super low float up air,
yeah. Like, I've seen so much like Ryobi versus Toussaint.
Sure.
Like, I know about the secrets. I know about the secrets that Peach has.
You've seen the sauce going on, yeah.
And when I say this is unwinnable, I only mean on paper. I've seen Peach win more than enough. But yeah, I feel like Alex isn't used to like Mom's speed. Okay, that was very, very sneaky.
But I think we're also seeing a lot of, at least in that first couple stocks, I was seeing Mom being able to do a great job of the like, all right, Puff's gonna try to do like a rising back air in this space, and I'm gonna take the space underneath and just like do an up air or sneak under or do a float. Like doing a really good job of calling out Puff's like movement habits.
Right.
I wanted to say float habits, but only one of these characters got that. Puff's just in the air a lot, but it's not float.
I honestly think
Mom is just smothering right now.
Yeah, I think Alex's style of Puff, I think Dreamland would have been better. I feel like Alex isn't trying to like suffocate Peach.
No,
like,
it's the I'm trying to get my neutral wins. But here, every time Puff has landed, Mom has been all over it.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm immediately landing with a bear. If you shield it, I have the bear auto-cancel into the down smash.
Oh my gosh, like, just getting hard red over and over. And these are huge hits, like getting forward air, back
I feel
air.
like you usually also don't see someone making such hard calls on player habits so early in the set. Like the fact that it was stock 1 and I was seeing like, oh, you understand that a lot of Puffs like to float in this spot. And not just the Alex likes to float in this spot.
Right, exactly.
But I keep saying float, and I do definitely mean just like the 15 jumps that Puff can have.
Yeah, and like the weird
the back and forth, because
the up air
like
again.
A lot of people that haven't played Puff, they'll see Puff like whiff back airs.
Yeah.
And they think like, oh, like I'm not coming there. Like why are you, like you're threatening space, but I'm not there. It's because of the way that Puff's movement works. Is you have to have having a aerial out impacts how well she can like float around because she keeps her momentum going then. So if you're not doing those back airs, you're actually stuck in the air and not moving nearly as quickly. So every time you see that back area, it's one, threatening space with an attack, but it's also the like, if I don't, I'm gonna get stuck in space just in the air now because I can't do my turnaround or I can't keep the momentum going.
What I love to see, and I'm seeing it a lot from Mom, is like when Puff is in shield, just knowing the jump pattern out of
Wait,
shield.
that's not a stitch, is it?
That is a stitch.
Oh no. Okay, nothing happened though. That was in hand for quite a while before I realized.
Like,
I think Mom was hoping that Alex would jump out of like a panic of like, I can't have this hit my shield. I better avoid it.
Did you see what Mom did there? Float cancel, ran to the side, did an up
Another
just
one?
in case.
Wait.
No way. Check the disc.
Okay, doesn't get it back.
Okay. I was like, was that on purpose?
Two stitches in a row that have both not done anything is
disc.
almost like a heartbreaker for both.
For sure. Yeah, I was just getting stuffed. Really needs to find her footing in center stage. I feel like you could be using more down airs, especially like because Peach's like shield, like the bottom part, like you can kind of poke that. I believe it's like good kill. It's a great kill confirm for us smash.
Sure.
That's hard.
Wait, that platform movement was kind of slick. There we go. There we go.
Mom is styling.
I mean, that was between, but the first time I mentioned the platform movement, it was being used to like make recovery be sneakier.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, you think you're gonna swing here? I've actually moved.
Wait, there's actually some moments where Puff can't do anything. Like when you miss that forward air, you have to fall to like bottom of the stage and Peach is on platform. You're not fast enough to do anything after that.
Sure, that makes sense.
I mean, you reset neutral in your Puff, but
you can take stage positioning, but you can't like actively follow up.
Yeah, you just have to be ready for that war of attrition in your Puff here. If you're on the back foot, for sure. Like this, I think this is one of the matches where lead matters the most. I mean,
lead matters a ton. I mean, it matters a lot for most Peach's matchups because she's so good at like trades win for her.
Yeah.
But against Puff, it's even more so. Of just like, because Puff's dying early, the trade's even more so. That was gross. That was such a hard call out too. Like all right, you've been recovering high. I'm just gonna jump all the way out here right now.
Alex is scared.
Alex,
like,
yeah, definitely.
You have aerials to beat Peach's aerials, and I feel like you're just.
I mean, have you looked at the player cams at all? Alex, I've seen a couple of wide eyes from Alex.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh no, I'm getting called. We see he's shaking his head. Yeah.
Oof. That's not gonna kill.
Not yet.
Yeah,
it's not good when one player looks pretty locked in and the other's actively shaking his head no in the player cam.
And so like, I want to say, doable, but how you were saying like Peach is so good at trading, like even if he gets this like stock, you can't rest. You have to like trade hits.
And I've been in Alex's position. You are now in the like, man, I just don't want to get four-stocked.
Yeah.
Let me do something. And then if you're Mom, you're like, I really want to get a 4-stock on stream.
A lot of these aerials were just like, please be safe, please be safe, and those backers there are way too high.
They're way too high. Mom's doing a great job with some of the lower floats. I'm not going to pretend like I know which ones are hyper versus sub versus all the different, but they're the super low floats where you're able to get that up air underneath Puff.
Yeah.
They're also really useful against Falcon because of the way he likes to put his aerials up. But in that case, you were just seeing it be like, back air goes here, I'm going to go right here, up air,